This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
It's Thursday, May the 28th, 2015, and this is your Barbados Today morning news update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. We begin with news that aftershocks continue to be felt across the sporting world this morning as a group of high-profile FIFA figures, among them ex-FIFA Vice President Trinidad Jack Warner, have been indicted by the U.S. on racketeering, corruption and money laundering charges. Warner, who was also president of CONCACAF, the governing body for football in Central and North America and the Caribbean, spent the night behind bars after he was granted $2.5 million bail, but failed to secure his release. Warner appeared before a magistrate in Trinidad yesterday, charged with 12 offenses allegedly committed in the United States and Trinidad and Tobago, dating back as far as 1990. His appearance was prompted by a U.S. government request to extradite the controversial figure to face the charges related to his time as FIFA vice president. Warner was among 14 persons indicted by the U.S., 7 of whom are FIFA officials, arrested in Switzerland yesterday during a raid on a 5-star hotel and face extradition. President of the Barbados Football Association, Randy Harris, described the indictments as shocking. The people of the Caymans have also been expressing shock and disbelief that one of their own, president of CONCACAF, Jeffrey Webb, had been arrested in Zurich, Switzerland, and was facing extradition to the United States to face charges of corruption. And former Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister Basdio Pandey, who once shared a close relationship with Warner, said his charges only added to the increasing negative reputation which the country was having. We have a report from the CNN on yesterday's shocking indictments and arrests.
It's the largest governing body for the world's most popular sport, soccer, and now FIFA has enough people indicted for corruption to start its own team. One the Justice Department says is organized, widespread, and criminal.
They were expected to uphold the rules that keep soccer honest and to protect the integrity of the game. Instead, they corrupted the business of worldwide soccer.
Hours ago at this luxury hotel in Zurich, Switzerland, authorities arrested 7 FIFA officials as they gathered for their annual meeting. In total, the Justice Department indicted 14 people.
All of these defendants abused the U.S. financial system and violated U.S. law, and we intend to hold them accountable.
Among the charges, racketeering, wire fraud, and money laundering.
This really is the World Cup of fraud. And today we are issuing FIFA a red card.
Events like the World Cup help FIFA bring in more than $2 billion a year.
A sport that unites and inspires.
The international event draws top players, top tourism, and top publicity for the host cities and sponsors. Now the Justice Department says FIFA officials have used that allure to earn a cool $150 million in bribes for more than 2 decades. In exchange, it allegedly provided lucrative media and marketing rights to the World Cup and other tournaments.
FIFA worldwide has extraordinary power. This is uber power. We can make a case that this is the biggest sports bust in history today. This is historic. This is monumental.
Back on the local scene now, tourism authorities here have embarked on a major project to improve this island's products and services to keep the destination competitive. Delivering the country's first quarter review of the sector yesterday, Chairman of the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Alvin Gemmett, said this was being undertaken by sister agency, the Barbados Tourism Product Authority, through research, product inspections, market intelligence, and obtaining competitors' analyses.
That being said, we are looking forward to having new rooms via the Sands with 87 units, which can be equal to 193 rooms, and Sugar Bay, which will have 138 rooms. The reaction by the marketplace to Sandals suggests that it is to our advantage to make these investments in our room stock.
German also disclosed that the number of long-stay visitors coming to Barbados by plane was up so far this year by 15.1%, but cruise ship passenger arrivals were down 6.1%. The Barbadian fisherman Noel Armstrong, who was missing for 6 days before being found alive adrift off the Grenadines island of Mustique by 2 Vincentian fishermen, was expected back home between last night and today. Speaking from his Fifth Avenue Holders Land Black Rock home yesterday evening, his elated sister Julia Armstrong had all but given up before the good news reached her that her beloved brother was safe and well.
I just feel they all over, because he's the only brother I got. I got no brothers. I got 3 other sisters. He's the only brother the only boy my mother got too. I'm thinking, you know, a little weird about it. He done gone along. I don't even see a part he put. Nothing so at all.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Farley Hill, Crane Beach, fried chicken at Pug's Bar. All parts of Barbadian life that some might know, but others don't. So join me, Katrina Marshall, as I go about town and across country, peeking into tucked-away districts and liming with the people who bring them to life. About town and across country, coming soon to Barbados Today, news you can trust.
In Jamaica, that country's Security Minister Peter Bunting has instructed members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force to turn a blind eye to persons smoking a ganja spliff or who are in possession of less than 2 ounces of ganja for the time being. Under the amendment of the Dangerous Drugs Act, the possession of less than 2 ounces of ganja is now a ticketable offense, which attracts a fine of $500. However, at present, there are no tickets available for the police to issue these offenders. And finally, this story, and this should make your day, give you something to smile about every time you think about it. A lawyer in Nairobi, Kenya, wants to marry President Obama's daughter, Malia. And to win her hand, Felix Caprona is offering Malia 50 cows, 70 sheep, and 30 goats. He has dismissed any notion that he was after the family's money. The Kenyan lawyer says his love is real. He also says he's been faithful to his beloved Malia since he first became aware of her back in 2008. Caproni said he has not dated anyone since and promises to be faithful to her. He's currently working on a letter to announce his intentions and plans to give it to the local U.S. Embassy. The offer of cows, sheep, and goats could be worth in excess of US $90,000. There are some issues, of course. For one, Malia Obama is 16. For another, she'll have to develop a taste for village life. And on that note, we end our Barbados Today morning news update. However, you can join us again this afternoon. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune into Channel 101 on Lime TV and Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.
This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy.